Hello, welcome everyone. I'm Lindsay Fox, water researcher, international Hano instructor, and founder at Water Peace Project, and I'm so grateful that you're here with us today. And before we begin, if you'd like to participate in our live consciousness experiment, please join free on Aquasci. You can use the link, we'll pin it in the chat for you. And this gives you access to view both water samples, including the one being measured on Aquasci in the lab in Toronto, Canada, and also the one that is on Hiro's desk in Tokyo, Japan. And so today we are gathering together and dedicating this ceremony to honor our sacred earth. So this is actually our 57th collective consciousness experiment. And today we are conducting our second of 4 water crystal photography experiments for 2025. And last month on March 11th, we conducted our first water crystal experiment of the year, and we revealed the results on World Water Day, and they were truly beautiful. So if you missed that, I will put the link in the chat for that. You can check that out afterwards. So, and the third water crystal experiment will be on July 11th, and we will show the results on Dr. Emoto's birthday. And the fourth will be September 11th, and we will do the results on International Peace Day. So the water sample that you see on the screen here on this beautiful rolling river is a photograph of the actual sample that's sitting on the desk at Hiro's desk, office Masaru Emoto, Tokyo, Japan. So, and if you join the link in Aquasci, you can see both water samples at the same time. So together we are exploring the power of consciousness, and by synchronizing our hearts, focusing our collective attention to the same water sample at the same exact time. And so we're so grateful for your participation in this collective research and exploration of, how we can have an effect on water remotely from a distance. So as we begin, I'd like to open up the circle now to our advisor at Water Peace Project, Hiro Emoto. He's also the son of the late and great Dr. Masaru Emoto, and he carries on his legacy at Office Masaru Emoto in Tokyo, Japan. And so, Hiro, thank you so much for joining us today, especially celebrating Earth Day, and also to your mother, because I know your father was so grateful for your mother because he spoke about her at every lecture, and especially for the fact that I love his stories, but the one about how she saved all the money that he didn't know she had, and she published his first book. So anyway, I just want to give a warm thanks to your mother and welcome so much, Hiro. Thank you.
Thank you, Lindsay, for having me again, and happy Earth Day. And yeah, you're right. My father will never be world famous, as an author or water researcher without my mother's presence. The story you told that when my father tried to publish the book Message from Water, all the publisher say no, because at that time water crystals are unknown, so they don't want to take risk to publish such a, the all-colored book with the water crystals. So yeah, my father was wondering what to do, and then, my mother said, okay, I have some secret money, so you can use that for pharmacy. And he was so shocked. But anyway, thanks to her, the Message from Water book was published and spread out after that, throughout the world. And then, yeah, I think a lot of people, really love the book. And it's a confirmation of like, power prayer on water and also the water memory and it's a possibility of water. So yeah, thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad. A virtual hug for you and your family. And also, I would like to open up the circle now to Laura Sa Pele Lafoia Ava from One Global Family Alliances and PeaceSundays.org. Welcome. Thank you so much. And thank you for bringing Grandmother Julie today. Thank you so much.
Aloha talofa to our global water family. And thank you, Sister Lindsay and Brother Hero, for this wonderful opportunity to unite once again to honor our sacred waters and our beloved Mother Earth. It is my honor and joy to introduce and welcome our Native American Chumash elder, Julie Tumamayet Stensley. Julie and I have known each other since probably 2015, where we first met at World Peace and Prayer Day in Ojai. That is an annual event on June 21st, organized by the great Chief Arvo Looking Horse. And so it was a blessing to meet her then and to also run into her in other sacred gatherings. Julie is a highly respected Chumash elder, cultural leader, and storyteller from the Ojai Valley in Southern California. For decades, she has been a dedicated guardian of Chumash heritage, carrying forward the traditions of her ancestors through ceremony, education, and spiritual leadership. Born to Lucy Castro Tumamayet and Vincent Tumamayet, Julie walks in the footsteps of her father, grandfather, and great-grandfather, each of whom were singers, storytellers, and caretakers of the land and spirit. Her life's work has been devoted to honoring the sacred relationship between people and the earth. Through countless traditional blessing ceremonies, educational programs, and cultural preservation efforts, Julie continues to inspire deep reverence and respect for Native wisdom and traditions. We are deeply, deeply honored to have her with us here today. Thank you and welcome, Julie.
Well, I'm really overwhelmed, and thank you. Thank you all for having me here. Haku, haku, lahumpashwashets. Hello, hello, how are you? So as we open up, our time here, it is so important for all of us to do this work. I never knew that I would be in this position as a young girl growing up, youngest of seven, and but I was playing in the river. That was my playground over here at the Ventura watershed. And that was also my safe place too. Just very, we had a wonderful time growing up here in the Ojai Valley. And as time went on, people kept asking questions about us and our culture and how we sounded when we spoke our words, and we didn't know. So doing the work that I do and being around other Native elders has always inspired me to learn more. And we're learning it not always by things being handed down, but respecting the words of our relatives that have just recently passed when they have that memory still. So when we go back to our beginnings, we find that our lands here were created from water. Our mountains, our hills, everything was created from water. As the story from Maria Solares, elder from the San Ynez Valley, she talks about a story in which our people, the first people here, giants, animals, and humans, all perished in a flood. And when we saw our sun putting down his fire stick into the waters and all the waters receded down, all those first people became our hills, our mountains and stones in the world. And then we came into the world after that. And where in today's world, what I like to do in sharing stories and bringing things about that to tell people and then hopefully inspire them that we all have these very first beginnings and that those traditions and those honorings still need to continue. I don't know why, people, well, I do know why. It's colonization, it's moving away from their spirituality to fit in. That's exactly what happened to our people. We had to assimilate. But thank goodness for those people who had those memories. Maria also talks about the times when we have people who honored and had their very special needs of learning how to work in this world. We have three worlds. Sky people played a gambling game, so we needed to see who won the game because the ante was rain. And we also observe the oak trees around here and the acorns in our seasons, moving about from season to season. The middle world is where we live here. Mishupa Shup up top, Ithia Shup in the middle, Koyana Shup down below. That even it is said that when you get up in the morning, get in the waters. And when it's cold, because if those underworld creatures get in, they'll make the water hot and steamy, and you'll be lazy all day. So there's these lessons that need to be learned from all of this. So by telling stories, I hope to inspire people to learn theirs. We are in such a devastating time right now. Our ocean relatives are dying because of the waters being warm and hot, and with our recent fires, all that debris and through the air is falling into our waters. And we in other countries where the debris and trash are just clouding and covering up the sacredness of water. So when we go back to relating that we all need these elementals, we all need our water, our air, and our fire. We cannot live without any of it. So I don't know what people in this generation or in the generations past that has led us up to where we're looking now at the devastations of this world. And who's going to speak up for what we say the seventh generations ahead of us? And so we need to learn about this moment and come together as only just humans. We're little two-leggeds running around here. We think we're so powerful until Mother Earth Hutash decides to say, okay, lesson one. And we have storms. We have, there's so many things that the earth is going through right now. And it used to be for us that we were associated, and our relatives, we have such a wonderful, beautiful connection. My journey has been with so many different people and elders, one of them being my brother, Hiroji Segaguchi, who moved to this region where we conducted full moon ceremony. His master, Miyanushi, came out here from Japan, and for 8 years we conducted these full moon ceremonies together. And it connected people with that particular part of our culture. And, it's just that part of reciprocity that we need to bring back to the earth and not, let it go and recognize. Since we've done those ceremonies, you can feel the vibration of the land waking up to wake up the deities, put them back to work, or opening the portals of the relationship here. We had a beautiful ceremony in which Miyanushi came out here from Japan. He is from the Tanzawa area of Kanagawa, or a prefecture. I don't know if that's like a region. So we had him out here for a few days, and just having, and native peoples also, even with, the Hawaiian people, with bringing out the hokalea and doing water ceremonies. And so as we gather and we speak about this, we are sincerely hoping that people can share and come together in this place that the earth really needs our help. And we're the only ones who can do it. The animals need our help. We've talked about it. We know we can research all of this, the importance of water and the importance of spirituality, and that importance of reciprocity, and not taking so much, to give more and to be present and to fight. We are their voice. We are the voice of all the elementals, all the living beings in the water, on the land, in the trees. It's time. We're overdue. So with that, I leave it and give it back to you. And I thank you. I thank you so much for this opportunity. Blessings.
Thank you so much, Grandmother Julie, and thank you for your words and your sacred wisdom. And I love what you shared there, and I want to open up the circle to Hiro for a minute about respect. And your father spoke a lot about that, and I love one of his quotes about how the plants and the animals show respect for each other by the way they live in harmony. And I feel like that's really appropriate. It's like, and Julie, you also said something like we had to conform, and it's like we need to honor things as they all are. Your father taught me, Hiro, an important lesson about resonance, and we are all one species, so we all can easily resonate. I just want to open that up to you for a minute.
Yeah, so my father said human beings are conductor of all things because we are only one who can sing, do re mi fa sol la si do, and we can use the frequency to resonate to with anything. So we are we have the role to be a conductor of all things. So then we can create, harmonious world because we have a, skill to do that. So I think that's really important thing.
I think so too. And of course, around the world, we're witnessing a growing intensity of natural disasters, raging wildfires. As Grandmother Julie pointed out, we have flooding happening every day now, I'm seeing, and unseasonal storms. And these extremes are no longer rare occurrences. They're actually daily reminders that our planet is in distress and the earth is speaking to us. And if we listen close enough, we could perhaps hear her crying for healing. And Dr. Emoto said that we are beginning to hear the groans of our tortured planet, and we're at a point where we have to realize that if we want to continue to call this planet our home, that it's us. We need to change, not the planet, but ourselves. And so I think that's important. And with this in mind, I'd like to begin the ceremony, if we can hold that in mind. And Grandmother Julie, we're so honored to have you here with us today, not only as a Chumash elder and a guardian and sacred traditions, but as a powerful voice for Mother Earth and sacred water. And your presence during the ceremony for Earth Day reminds us that our Earth is our first mother. And through your prayer and songs and stories and blessings, that you help remind us, the people, and whoever you reach, to remember our sacred connection to her. So thank you for that. And it's an honor to have you with us here. You walk the path of your ancestors with grace, guiding us to live in reverence and with the land and all beings. So thank you so much for carrying this wisdom of your lineage and for being here today to share the light and voice with us today. We're so grateful. And to open the ceremony, Grandmother Julie will open the ceremony with a prayer. Hiro will lead us to chant the grand invocation in Japanese, and Laura Sa will guide us for the Ho'oponopono prayer. So you can follow along by repeating after, and please continue to direct your sincere feelings of love and gratitude to the water sample, and we'll begin now.
Salip so'o, water is alive. Yawahawi Ohoshima, welcome water friend. A song from my father to welcome in the water, to welcome in people, that you are as welcome as the rain. Ya itiata kusawan, bakanupmawa, pakusaknikoi lokai hutash. Suham sushamba sepentes. Let us listen to the voice of the Father, Son of nature, so that we may pay attention to the voice of Venus, that all the creatures of this world may feel the powers of the sun and the spirit of Venus. Oh, to all our relations. May we walk in this place in beauty and in strength and in courage, that we remember the voice and wisdom of our ancestors as we move forward. Mm-hmm.
Now together we will chant the grand invocation, powerful Kotodama in Japanese, passes down to my father by his teacher, Dr. Nobuo Shioya. This invocation carries the energy of peace and harmony, and it was their wish that 10% of the world population chant this prayer to create the tipping point for peace on earth. The meaning in English is the eternal power of universe has gathered itself to create the world with true and grand harmony. My father always chant this word when he joined the water ceremony together with the local people everywhere in the world. And it's all about peace and harmony. And when he chanted this word at the Lake Biwa in 1999, the lake there was so polluted at that time, but we gathered at the morning 4 a.m. together with 300 people. And then Dr. Shoya was there, and then he chanted this word and we followed his word. And then after that, actually, the lake became less polluted. And at that time, there was actually even a newspaper reported that the quality of the water in the lake improved for some reason they don't know. But we thought, it's because of the words, beautiful words we chanted together with the pure heart, and then water really respond to it. So, that kind of thing happened when you really chant the beautiful words from your heart, that will really cleanse the water, cleanse the air, the things, purify the things. So, I'm gonna chant in 4 phrases in Japanese. So please follow me. 宇宙の無限の
Ucheno Mujeno
力が凝り凝って
Karaka Orekote
誠の大和の
Makoto no Nebare no
御代がなりなった。
Mino ga Narinata
宇宙の無限の
Uchino Mujeno
力が凝り凝って
Shikaraga Horikote
誠の大和の
Makata no Nebano
御代がなりなった。
Niyogo
Narinata.
Narinata.
宇宙の無限の
Uchi no Mugen no
力が凝り凝って、
Chikara na
コルコ。
Karikote.
誠の大和の
Matate no Nirvana no
御代がなりなる。
Niyoga Narinata.
Thank you.
Mm.
Mahalo nui loa, whawhetai te lava. Deep, deep gratitude. Now together we will chant the Ho'oponopono prayer, a sacred Hawaiian practice for forgiveness, healing, and reconciliation. Please follow along by repeating after me. Water, I am sorry.
Water,
Water,
I am sorry.
I'm sorry.
Water, please forgive me.
Water,
Water,
please forgive me.
Water, I thank you.
Water,
Water,
I
I
thank
thank
you.
you.
Water, I love you.
Water,
Water, I love
I
you.
love you.
Water, I am sorry.
Water, I am sorry.
Water, I'm sorry.
Water, please forgive me.
Water,
Water,
please
please
forgive me.
forgive me.
Water, I thank you.
Water,
I
I
I
thank
thank
you.
you.
Water, I love you.
Water,
Water, I
I
love
love
you.
you.
Water, I am sorry.
Water,
Water,
I am sorry.
I'm sorry.
Water, please forgive me.
Water,
Water,
please
please
forgive
forgive
me.
Water, I thank you.
Water,
Water,
I
I
thank
thank
you.
you.
Water, I love you.
Water,
Water, I love
I
you.
love you.
May these resonant feelings of love and gratitude ripple out to bring peace and harmony to our sacred Mother Earth. Mahalo. Baftai.
So beautiful. This has just filled me up with so much gratitude. I'm feeling just really, really grateful, which is, I'm so grateful for being here. And I'm so grateful that we can connect this way and unite through water to share our prayer and blessing for our planet Earth. And after this ceremony, and after the water receives all of everyone's prayers, it will be divided up and put into the freezer, and then we will do a water crystal experiment. Here, last month's results were so beautiful, so it's just such a beautiful way of showing how the pureness of prayer is. And also come and learn about Hado. They can come to Japan.
Yes, yes. Last time we did it for World Water Day, and yeah, I think result came out very beautiful. Even a remote energy sent to the water from different locations, the water receive the energy and then change the water crystals formation. And every time we do this experiment and water show, different figures, but they really form more beautiful hexagonal crystals compared to just the normal water. So that's the amazing thing. And the relationship between water and the human consciousness are deeply connected. So that is why we should cleanse our heart and mind, and then water become beautiful. That's what my father was telling to people. So it's important for us to be cleansed first, and then water will be eventually become beautiful. And now water is not polluted, but water allows to be polluted. So we cleanse our heart, cleanse our mind, then we can regain the beauty of the water. So it's so important to love water, to give it thanks to water, and also sorry to water now at this moment. But in the future, we can just give love and thanks to the water, and everybody will shine. So
We can do that every day, right? We can pay our
yes, yeah.
back to water every day.
Some words from my father. He said, the water is motherly love. No matter how much we hurt, no matter how poorly we treat, water endures and gives herself to us. Sometimes she weeps, and sometimes she tells us with intensity, and sometimes with the tenderness. But she never forces us to do anything. And when we know the true love, water returns as if nothing has happened to it, as a clear messenger of God. So that's word from my father on water. So, water is a mirror of our mind. So, water become beautiful if our mind and hearts become beautiful.
Completely beautiful. I really appreciate you sharing that so much.
If we don't do it, who will? It is past the point, I believe, for people, coming from this indigenous culture here, we've lost so much. There's one prayer and that I was researching of these elders that were still, again, as I mentioned earlier, still paying attention, still remembering. But what I mostly find is that, well, yeah, we used to have a prayer or a song for that, but we've forgotten it, or we don't remember it anymore. So there's one prayer, Tu Tuhui, Pi Ma. It's raining with an exclamation. You must go in your house. And that's it. It's that simple. Just quit dissing the rain. Just go inside. Just let it come down. And I love it. I love that it's just so to the point and just so down to earth, to just let it be. And it has its rights. The world has its rights to be, and where you can't control it. You can try. There are ceremonies that we do to have the winds subside or to call in the rains, but you don't demand, well, I wouldn't demand anything of the deities, but again, I think that's dangerous in today's day. But to honestly, with your gifts, when Hiroji and I started doing the full moon ceremonies, it was almost as if the window and the doors opened and the deities just said, "Where have you been? It's been over 250 years since you've sung to us, since you've gifted us, since you've even honored or even said our names to us. Where have you been?" And the earth has such a ancient memory that in every day our people spent their time in that relationship with the elementals, with the plant people, with the animal people, and with those using those energies as our what we call our Atashwin, our spirit guides, to help us through our world here. So we owe them a lot. We owe them way much more than people realize. So it's really important to step back into a slower time and look around. And again, where the nature gives you, it actually feeds you medicine through the pheromones that are out there when you step into nature and just be. It's healing you. And most people don't know that, or they don't get it. So the teachings that we're all doing here, the teachings those that are listening, the work you're doing, continue. Just do what you're doing and do it with your full heart and spirit.
I love that. We do need to be, even just like let your body flow. It's the same sentences, just be one with what's happening. And I always find that if we give something just a minute to be, the answer does come. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Julie. Ooh, yeah. We are all one. We're one global family. I named that, it actually came through Creator right after 9/11, 23 years ago. It's not just one human family that we need to focus on, but it's our one global family, because it's all the relations, all the animals on the land, in the air, and in the sea. We are all one. And with the elementals, we're interrelated, interdependent with each other in everything around us that the Creator has made in this beautiful web of life. I am embarking in a few hours to South Korea for an international gathering. I'm a peace ambassador for the Universal Peace Federation. So many people are coming together from all around the world. We're going to be focusing on in the World Summit 2025, everything that is breaking down in our world, from the environment to all the different wars that are happening, and not just happening, but have been ongoing for generations, all the injustices, and so many dignitaries, UN representatives, in the political arena, professional arenas, everyone's coming together to really focus in on all these different systemic issues that are impacting us all. Rich, poor, whatever class, wherever you live in the world, it's impacting us. And, disasters, they're not selective. Whether you're poor or rich, whatever station of life you're in, when it impacts, it hits us all. And so there's two simultaneous conferences, that World Summit, and then there's a ACLC clergy leadership meeting. So you've got all the political people, all the dignitaries in one conference, and then simultaneously you're bringing together a lot of different religious leaders of all different faiths and spiritual traditions from around the world, so that we can all come up with solutions that we can take action to make a positive impact. So I'm really excited about that, and that's in South Korea. And then also, you can join us every month on the fourth Sunday, online or in person in LA, for our Uprising Together events. Always on the fourth Sunday. You can find us on peacesundays.org. So all are welcome, locally and globally, and we're all one. Aloha, mahalo, baftai. Thank you, Lindsay, for everything, and Hero. You're our hero for carrying on the work of your father, that beautiful legacy. And Julie, mwah. We will embrace once again very soon, dear sister.
Yes, I hope so. Yes. So all of you be well until we say kiwanan in our language. It means goodbye for now. I have a word for goodbye forever. So, woya. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who joined us today. And we thank you from the depths of our hearts for participating in our monthly water ceremony and this special water crystal photography experiment. And join us again on Earth Day for the results. And we invite you to continue to join us each day. We have 8 days water meditation featuring plant music recorded by Jody Sellers. So you can check that out. And also we have our intermittent water fasting this month and our full moon. So I can put those links in the chat. So please stay tuned because we will reveal the results for the water crystal experiment at 12 p.m. on April 22nd on Earth Day. And join us again on July 11th. That'll be our 3rd water crystal experiment for 2025 as we celebrate Emoto Sensei's birthday. And always thank you for your sincere participation, and together let's pay our love and respect to our sacred mother water every day, because without we would not have any life. So thank you, and we love you.
Hey,
Happy Earth Day.
thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you,
Okay.
everybody.
Take care,
Bye,
everyone.
everyone.
Thank you so much.